Hey y'all, Jessie with Jessie's Tropical Fruit Farm here, just cutting up some of our dragon fruit. This looks like it would be American Beauty. I get asked a lot how to cut a dragon fruit. You can cut it multiple ways. You can cut it in half and you can scoop it out with a spoon. You can cut it and quarter it, and it will peel very easily away from the skin, like so. This variety is a nice purplish pinkish color. Physical Graffiti is a very juicy, sweet, and tasty variety in comparison to the yellow, which is one of the sweetest, or some people say is the sweetest, the Ecuador Palora. The Physical Graffiti, I would say, is maybe a notch or two below that. It's very sweet, but it's not overpowering where it's not going to be good for you to sit and eat too much. Low calorie, no fat fruit, high in antioxidants, extremely refreshing and flavorful. The different varieties that we have all have their own unique flavor profiles, which you can look at the descriptions on our website, lovetropicalfruit.com. But it's a very versatile fruit. It takes on other flavors as well. If you have a more mild flavor profile, you can use it in cakes and breads and things where you're using the coloring of the fruit to color your breads and make them pretty, or maybe frostings. So that will be your Physical Graffiti there. Here we have, and also people ask which direction should I cut it. It does not really matter, just in half in any direction. They also ask, at what point do you know it's ready to pick? And all dragon fruit should be harvested when they're fully ripe. So if you get them in the store where they're not sweet or flavorful, it's because they were not picked at ripeness, full maximum ripeness. And a dragon fruit, unlike like a mango, will continue to ripen after you harvest it. A dragon fruit will not. It's maximum flavor profile when you take it. So if the fins are starting to yellow, that's an indication that is a little bit on the older side. So this would be a Robles Red. It is a deep purple, sometimes red in color. It's mildly sweet, and I hate to tell people that because it's still sweet. Yeah, it's very sweet, but when you compare it next to the yellow Ecuador Palora, or a Purple Haze, or a Physical Graffiti, or even an American Beauty, it's not as sweet, but it's very, very flavorful, very tasty. So this one's also a Robles Red. Here we have, looks like a Robles Red. I'm sorry, another Robles Red here. Just taste it and see. Mixed up in a different pile. American Beauty. You can see it has a gorgeous bright pink color to it. Very, very sweet, very juicy. American Beauty is one of those universal pollinators, they say. Very juicy. Very juicy and sweet flavor profile. I grabbed this one just to show you the inside of it, but there's not going to be much fruit inside to look at. It's also a Physical Graffiti, not fully to the size of the one we just cut, but even the little tiny ones that you get have a good amount of fruit on the inside. So from what you see here, you have beautiful colored fruit on the inside, which isn't commonly found in Florida. When we started off, we have a lot of unknown reds and Vietnamese white, which weren't as productive as the varieties that we have here, which all came from Wallace Ranch in California. They're certified, they're organic certified from California. We grow things as organically as possible here. but I do not have my certification, and we're not intending on going for it just because of the paperwork and the cost. You can come and tour our farm and see how we do things, but you'll see and agree that it's not being grown inhumanely. So these are all the different varieties that we have currently available. We do ship the fruit in flat rate USPS boxes, whether it's a medium-sized box or a large box. The fruit was harvested and shipped to you the same day, and then it takes up to 3 days, so 1 to 3 days for the US Post Office to get it to your door. And you can get packages, whether it's 3 to 4 pounds of dragon fruit or 5 to 6 pounds of dragon fruit is what we offer, and we ship them all over the US. In those flat rate boxes. Those are found on our website, and it's basically a mix of what we harvest for the day. Today, this is what I grabbed to do the video, but on a daily basis, we have 11 varieties that are consistently fruiting, starting roughly in June and ending roughly in December, based on what type of year we're having. But you can see these, again, these are just, they're gorgeous, they're sweet, they're flavorful. Some of them have, you know, like a bubble gum kind of tropical fruity flavor, and some of them have a grape flavor, and some of them taste more like, you know, like a floral undertones. So they're all slightly unique in their own way, but very, very healthy for you. All the antioxidants and flavonoids and polyphenols filled in this natural fruit that is healthy, all natural prebiotics. And you don't have to feel guilty about sitting down and eating a bowl full of dragon fruit. So to your health. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in ordering dragon fruit, go to lovetropicalfruit.com or call or text us, and we'll be happy to help you out. Have a great day.